So if I look, I don't want like just a big giant equation. I want you to simplify it so it's a little easier to work with, okay? And I'll show you what I mean in a sec, what a lot of people left, okay? So to do this, everybody was fine with the actual math behind it, right? If we wanted the area total, like our area shaded, I would find the area of the outside, which we'd call A1, and we'd subtract off A2, okay? On your review today, there's a little bit more of a, again, the hope that you're going to struggle with the harder questions, and then I'll put a slightly easier one on the test. So you actually like take the time, engage with that material, try and figure out those questions. And if you can do the review questions, you'll be able to do the test question. Okay? So I'm being forefront with you. It's like those are harder questions today on that review. Okay? So I'll try to motor through this so that we can have as much time reviewing as possible. Okay? But there are a couple questions on there. I think some of you might enjoy the challenge, I would think. Okay? Some of you might not enjoy the challenge, but it'll be good for you. Okay? Because the test question will be easier. All right? So obviously we want the area total. I don't think this was the issue for everybody. We got to go A1 minus A2. Okay? Part B is kind of separate here. Okay? So to find A1 we know it's just length times width, right? And so I'm going to go 3xy multiplied against xz minus A2 is obviously the area of the inside. So we're going to go 2x times yz. I'm going to erase this line so you can see that. Okay. Now a lot of people left that, which would work. Like a lot of people got the answer, but that's not fully simplified. And if I say on the test, part A, part B, and I say, give me the algebraic expression, you better give me the algebraic expression. Other people went like this. They just took these values and plugged them in here. That's not the point of the question, right? Because again, on the test, the question is going to be significantly harder than this one. Okay? Maybe not. This is a relatively straightforward, not significantly harder, just harder. Okay? So give me the simplified version. Don't leave it like this either. Okay? There's some work to be done here to get it till there's nothing else to be done. And by that I mean area total, the algebraic expression that represents a fully simplified algebraic expression that represents the area of the shaded region here would be 3. X times x we know as being x squared, yz minus 2xyz. Okay, I was kind of nice with this question. Does anybody have any questions? That's kind of what I'm looking for right there. Fully simplified algebraic expression. Right? Then if I jump over, now I can take that expression that I've come up with and plug in the values. Okay? So we could say, okay, area total is going to equal 3 times 2 squared. Y, oh, don't write y, right? What y is times 1 and times z, 1/2, minus, I'm running out of room. Don't write so big. Okay, we're going to get 2 times 2 times 1 times 1/2. Okay? Problems, concerns? Okay, again, on the test, I could have, this could be cubed, it could be I could make it whatever I want. Okay, this half, I could make it harder. It's helpful to have that simplified expression, okay? So we're going to go, AT is going to be 3 times 2 squared is 4 times 1 times 1/2 minus 2 times 2. I didn't write the ones there, okay? Obviously, it made my life a little easier. 3 times 4. And again, more work than I think you maybe necessarily need to show. Half of 12 is 6. Half of 4 is 2. Area total is 4. Don't leave it like that though, please. What am I missing? Opal?
Units.
And what are the units supposed to be? Opal? Centimeters. Was that a question at the end?
Centimeters squared.
Okay, that's better. Centimeters squared, question mark? What did I say? Stand up for what you believe in. Be definitive.
Even if it's only half of it.
Even if you're wrong, stand up for what you believe in. And then own the mistake. Even if you own half of it. Yes, Ollie?
If you're all about owning the mistake, then why would you only own half of your mistake?
Because I was half right, so I only owned half the other. I'm not taking the full loss.
But that's not owning your mistakes then.
I owned half. Because the other half was right, so I can't... that would just be immoral if I took a loss or I was admitting to be wrong on something I was right on. I can't do that. It's not right either. All right. I'll do these in the same video and then we'll hit stop, okay? Not bad done, actually. Just be careful. So here with this, when I have a number, I suppose this might be the trickier of the two. If you're given something in standard form and asked to switch it to scientific notation, put the decimal where you want it. I think we've talked about this, right? Where do I want the decimal? Well, typically scientific notation has 6 point something, okay? And for our purposes, this is just switching. So there's really we didn't do any math here, so I'm not really worried about the significant digits. So just write all of them. Okay, as you do some math or physics or whatever it is, chemistry, whatever, you do calculations with numbers, then you're going to start worrying about significant figures. Because again, you can't be any more accurate or sure. What's the word I'm looking for? Not precise, or what's another word for sure? Noah? Certain. Can't be any more certain than as... I'm sorry, it's Friday. Can't be any more certain than how certain or accurate your measurements are. Okay, so obviously you can't have 10 decimal places if your measurements have 2. Okay, but for right now, we haven't done any math, so I just want you to just write these things in scientific notation. And again, scientific notation is just one number on the left and then the rest. Okay, so just slam the decimal where you want it to be, and then ask yourself, what do I have to do to get to that decimal? Because from where it is right now? Well, it's right here right now, 0.0 on the end. So how do I get from where it is to where it is now? Or where I want it to be? Well, I gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's how I get from where I want to be to where I'm currently at now. Okay, and that avoids putting the wrong sign on it. Okay, your check should be, so this should be 6.423024017 times 10 to the 9. Okay, we talked about the little numbers are represented with a negative exponent. That's not a little number. Obviously, it's a big number. So don't fall in that hole. At the end, after you've written the thing, just look at it and go, was the original number big or small? Okay, and then make your decision as to whether or not your exponent should be big, positive or negative. Okay. This one's a little easier because you have the decimal where it is, just move it. Okay, so we're gonna take 6.45 and I'm just gonna move it 5 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fill in the bumps with zeros. So it's 0.40, 0.1234, 645. Any questions, comments, and or concerns?